Good morning and welcome to TMI Socials, where we take you through what's trending on socials. My name is Obiageli Ene. First on the trending train today, Diezani Alison Madueke's ex-husband has come out to say he wants a court order to prevent the former Minister of Petroleum Resources from using his last name. The former Chief of Naval Staff argued that Diezani's continued use of his last name is misleading, embarrassing, and tarnishing his image, reputation, and integrity. Let's go see how you reacted to that. This user on Instagram is saying, when she was Minister for Petroleum, she wasn't embarrassing you, Abi. Okay, moving on for more reactions. Okay, this other user, Kim on Instagram, is also saying, Nigerians do not understand the rule behind changing last names after a divorce. Tina Turner kept her ex-husband's name after the divorce because she had built a brand with it. The husband can try to get her to change the name, but I doubt if he will get his wish because it's a brand and known name now. Just like telling Kris Kardashian to drop her last name. I'm going to take more reactions. Tone on Instagram is saying, while some people they fight to keep their maiden name, some they fight not to drop their husband's name even after separation. She carried the man's name and surname put hyphen join her name, not just surname fa, sue her sir. Okay, moving on. This user on Instagram is saying, when she was the Minister of Aviation, you were not embarrassed. I think you meant petroleum here. You were not embarrassed. Sir, please, we have a lot of issues in Nigeria already. Keep your marital problems at home. And moving on. This user, Parents Tricks, is saying, what if she decides to just change her name to Madueke? There are thousands of Nigerians answering that name. This is so petty. Okay, moving on, we still have more reactions on this particular story. Okay, this user is saying, she's harassing you. With due respect, sir, your name is last and we don't even remember it when we talk about Diezani. Okay, and finally, we'll be moving on to the next story today, and that is the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. He was trending because he has said Nigerians should pray for Tinubu's administration. Yes, he said, quoting him now, he said, I have no doubt that by the time the president is through with his tenure in the country, 7 years from today, many people will not recognize the FCT. They will not recognize Nigeria again. So all I can say now is, let us continue to pray for him and be hopeful that the challenges you see today, tomorrow you will see them no more. Well, I will let the reactions do the talking on this story. Okay, so this user Ayodeji is saying, what is the prayer point, sir? Because you might not be happy with the kind of prayers most people would raise to God. Okay, more reactions. Odumodu on X is saying, pray for him, he buys a yacht. Pray for him, he renovated VP's house with 21 billion naira. Pray for him, he bought over 3 billion naira worth of vehicles for his wife. Pray for him, he's about to buy 2 new presidential jets. Hunger and insecurity are killing the people praying for him. Moving on, Chijoke on X is saying, senators collected 500 million naira each for constituency projects, but it's poor Nigerians earning 30k peanuts monthly that should be praying for a rudderless government. The people have questions. Moving on, this user Dave is saying, Israel did not pray for Moses, Solomon, Joshua, and Elijah. Those leaders prayed for wisdom to lead the Israelites. Why should Nigerians pray for the master strategist? Okay. And moving on, Emmanuel on X is saying, all I know is that all developed nations around the world was achieved through sacrifice and dedication in providing good leadership. But when it comes to Nigeria, prayer is being sent to mailboxes for the nation to come out from its woes when we both know you folks are the problem we should be confronting. Okay? More reactions on this story. Sebastian Chelsea saying we should pray for his administration, whereas accountability, transparency, lack of greed or looting of public funds can solve Nigeria's problems. And we still have more reactions. And this user, Otto Richard, we Nigerians are still waiting to hear when all of you will openly say we are taking pay cuts and will not take allowances as part of our sacrifice to make Nigeria work and get better. What you can tell us to is pray, so that you people will be strengthened the more. Pray indeed. And okay, more reactions on the story. Nigerians have been praying since Nigeria gained her independence, but the country still lacks basic amenities such as stable power, critical infrastructure, quality and affordable education, human capital development, and a lot more. Okay, moving on to our final reaction on this story. Senator J.I. saying, "Sir, honestly, you perform excellently better as Tinubu's SA, and it is not late to resign now to answer your calling. Office of the President of the Senate is a serious office and not for executive chair leaders." Okay, the people are not smiling. There's hunger in the land. So moving on to our final story today. Well, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has responded to Senator Ireti, and he is threatening to unseat her come 2027. Well, let's just play the video and then you see what he had to say.
The Prime Minister of State and my humble self, we have not been in office for more than 10 months, 11 months. And to the glory of God, the person is angry that they are praising us. If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. I challenge that legislator, if you are very, very popular, 2027, come and run under Abuja. We will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here's my territory. I'm not afraid.
Alright, so now we'll just go see what she had to say to that statement by the FCT minister. Okay, this is on X saying, "We will unseat you come 2027. Wike to Ireti Kingibe." So Wike is now a full-time APC member while controlling PDP, right? Chai, PDP, how market? Moving on to more reactions. This user Adeleke is saying, "If it happened that this could not be cautioned when he was the commander-in-chief of his state, I think there should be enough avenue to call him to order. National issues cannot be handled the way he muddled up things in Rivers State." Okay, and unelected minister bragging to unseat a democratically elected senator sounds funny. Okay, let's move to another reaction. If we could have another reaction. Nigerian politicians already planning the outcome of 2027 election in 2024. Our ancestors, we hail thee. Okay, I think we can still take a couple more reactions on this story before we call it a day. I ask again, when Wike says we in his statements, who is he referring to, APC or PDP? Okay, and move on to more reactions on this story. Okay, this user Nigeria's Locan is saying, "The manner in which Wike boasts that they will unseat the senator should make you understand that they can choose to make the votes of the electorate not count. Democracy in the mud." Okay, do we still have any more reactions on this story? Okay, I agree with Wike. This user is saying she's literally not doing anything to benefit her constituency. If she's working, her constituency will defend her vote. No be about cho, make she show workings. Wike don't show workings. I'm not a fan of Wike, but Wike asked her an important question. What has she done? Okay, what has she done? All right, this user King Davis is saying, a typical Nigerian politician, not concerned about the poverty in the land, not concerned about the rate of unemployment, not concerned about creating jobs, not concerned about healthcare, not worried about insecurity. He is only concerned about removing an opposition in 3 years' time. He talks as if he knows tomorrow. Okay, I think this is a wrap for our stories today. Okay, let's take this particular reaction before we leave. Look at an appointee threatening an indigene who was elected. Wike is boasting because after what he did in Rivers State election, no one arrested anybody in Rivers State, and he wants to do same in the FCT. It's good that the PDP did not give this man any ticket. Okay, so I think this is a wrap for our stories today. I have Charity standing by to react to any stories of her children today. Good morning.
Really well, that was a good one. And you know, the funny thing is that he had to have a special outfit. Did you see his
Yes, it was really expensive.
kind of response. But the truth of the matter is that I myself have argued it in some quarters that the senators should concentrate in delivering the dividends of democracy to our constituents and leave the minister alone. If the minister doesn't want to work with you, let him be. You have your job.
Like you said, he has enough friends. He doesn't want to be her friend.
You were elected, so. But you know how you know how we can fight.
Well,
down to any level, and that's it. But threatening that they will remove her
come 2027. Does he have the power to do that?
And somebody is asking, is it under APC or PDP? I will say for now he is APC PDP. So
we are confused, but
I do that, I get away.
Okay.
Well, this is about the size of the package of on TMI on this morning on ITV.